different smaller drinks at the shop nearby, and today we're going with an old classic in the good old U of K, Boost. Boost Energy is basically like a cheap energy drink. They're usually kind of trash, if I'm honest, but I've never actually had any flavoured one, and I've only had the normal ones. Like a few times, and it just tastes like cheap Red Bull. But we're going to be trying this today. It is exotic fruits, and we will of course be chewing some gum today as well. We're going to be doing a gum ramble as part of this cheeky little gum ramble. Now, I don't actually have any gum out and ready, so I'm going to finish off some of whatever flavour this is. I think it's strawberry. Because there's no wrapper here. Wrapper sounds. So I'm going to just close that up, put that to the side, and I'm actually just going to jump straight into drinking the drink, so let's get it open. I can already get a hint of pineapple there. So the flavours in this exotic fruits, originally I was thinking they're probably pineapple, probably like passion fruit, and that is what's in it. Pineapple, papaya and passion fruit are the flavours of this. That's what we can expect. Just closing Chrome because I think it's lagging the audio. Yeah, so this is just a cheap energy drink, 75 pence. Yes, 75 pennies. It smells okay, weird. That was a nice smell there, and then it smelled kind of weird. I mean, I just imagine it's going to smell mostly of pineapple, but let's just jump in. It's kind of watery, but actually, it's not that bad. That's not bad for 75 pence. I mean, it's a small little can. Like, it's kind of small. You'd always see like school kids picking up one of these after school or before school or during lunch. Go to the shop, get one of these. It makes me feel like I'm back in secondary school or high school. Both terms are kind of applicable in the UK. Yeah, it's the pineapple is much stronger. That's the strongest flavour in there. Not getting much of the passion fruit. There's a hint of it in the back. It's kind of like a tart or sweetness in the back that tastes more like the passion fruit, but the strongest flavour is definitely the pineapple. I actually don't know what papaya tastes like, so I don't get that flavour in here. Yeah, I actually quite like that. That's not bad. I was expecting not to like this at all, but that's actually really nice. Very, very strange. Usually these things would taste kind of trash, but I don't know, maybe Boost have improved their formula. Maybe it's just the actual flavours though. I've got another one that I'm going to do at some point. I don't know which one it is. Mixed berries, maybe. I think it might be. I don't really remember. There's a mango one, a 0 sugar, and something else. I actually thought I had the mango one. That's the one I was expecting to do today, because I've had this in the fridge for a little while. I went to the shop to buy another one today, and realised, I thought, oh, I have the mango one already, so I'll get like the mixed berry one. And no, it's the exotic fruits. So I'm going to do the mango one in the future as well. Try each of those, and they've got some other really interesting drinks in there. They've got a Warheads, like just soda, a few different flavours. They've got a Millions energy drink, which are quite big cans, but I want to try just some smaller drinks. Maybe I think in the future I might do the smaller drinks as part of a gum ramble, because they're much smaller. Or I just won't finish the drink, I guess. Or I will, it depends. Alright, so we've got a bit of a sippage going on there. Let's pop in some of the gum. And then we'll add in there. I can't imagine the flavours are going to mix very well. I think these are strawberry. Yep, I'm eating strawberry. Tastes good though. Not an immediate like super clash of flavours. It's not that bad. Yeah, not too bad. So how you doing? How's your day been? Are you watching this in the night? During work? Maybe just chillaxing. Maybe you're listening as you play some games. I do that sometimes. I like to listen to some ASMR as I play a game or do some work. Sorry about the creaking chair again, I'm trying to not move too much, but I can't really help it sometimes. There we go, look at that old clumpy drink sound. So, I'm trying to think if there's any like fun things to talk about. The lift in my flat, well, not in the actual flat, but in the apartment building, is out of service. I fucking called it. It makes so much noise, you probably heard it in videos. It's so loud and creaky. It has been since we moved in, like it would make noise, and over the course of the months that we've lived here, it's got creakier and creakier, and then one day it was out of service. Apparently it went back into service again, and then because Katie mentioned she'd been in it and it was like silent, but I went to the shop today as mentioned to pick up the drink, and it was out of service again. I never take it coming up ever. It's way too loud. Oh no, I do. I take it coming up. I never take it going down. It's so much louder on the descent. I hate it, and I don't like lifts. I think I've talked about it in another video before, but that was a long time ago. But I have no reason to dislike them. I've never had a bad experience with a lift. I've never been trapped in one. I've never had an issue with it. But there is something about, I think it's a combination of claustrophobia and vertigo, or is it acrophobia? One of the two. Either way, I hate heights, which is a reasonable fear, right? Standing above a drop of hundreds of feet, not really a vibe. I mean, granted that this lift does not go up hundreds of feet, maybe close to 100, but probably not hundreds of feet. But it is, very high, and I don't like it. I don't like the drop. And being in a contained metal box, relying on wires to ascend and descend against a sheer drop beneath you, not a vibe. So yeah, I don't really like lifts, and it makes a lot of noise going down. And I just kind of knew, like, it's on its last legs for some reason, on its last legs. And lo and behold, it is indeed out of service. But I can't tell if it's actually been worked on or not, because it's still, as I said, it's still out of service. And when I even thought, oh, maybe the lights aren't working. Maybe they've just not changed it back to say that it's in service again, but I press the button and it won't move. And the doors, the lift is open on the third floor, just like doors open, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't come down. It wouldn't change floors. So I'm guessing it's not working. There are two lifts, so in this flat, they don't go up. One lift goes to even floors. One lift goes to odd floors. The other lift is working fine. But it also is just super loud, and I think it spooked me a little bit, so I've just been walking up and down the stairs, and I don't live near the bottom, so it's been a workout. But then again, it's actually probably good for my health, so I look at it stairs. It's forcing me to do more exercise, and while walking up the stairs definitely has reminded me how unfit that I am now. Like, I used to be able to walk upstairs very easily, but no. You may still be able to lift. That's the other one, because that one is making noise. But this other one is out of service, so we'll see. Hopefully they'll come through and just like fix them both, like oil them up, whatever they need to do. I wonder what it is that's put it out of service. If it's like the mechanisms, is the metal like old and rusting? Is it a wiring issue? Who knows? Either way, that motherfucker is making a lot of noise, and there's a reason for it. And it's been getting more. When I've been in there before, you can feel it rattle a little bit. I'm just like, nah. I'm good, thanks, Chief. I don't want to die in a lift. I got better things to live for than dying in a lift. I just dropped a wrap on the floor. Oh well, I'll get it later. Like I'm sitting on it. I don't want to creak the chair too much. Anyway, let's see if the flavours mix. Most of the flavour of the gum's gone now. Push it up to the top of the mouth. You do it enough, it makes you look like a Who from like Gum Disease. Oh god, it's so sharp. It's not bad. Like the flavour combination, it could be worse. It does strikingly go from one to the other though. Because the gum is so sweet. And that has a real sharp and tartness to it. Tart is my new favourite word. Just don't call anyone it in the UK. If you call someone a tart, you're probably going to get punched. I don't know what the word I was looking for there. Polite. Not really the word I'm looking for. Neat, maybe. Folding up the foil. So, I don't know what else I was going to say. I had the story about the lift, that was about it. Unfortunately, my life isn't wildly exciting. I don't go out on many adventures, sadly. I might do a video where I get Kate and I to talk about the zoo trip that we did when we got engaged. Not specifically as an engagement story, but just like talk about the zoo, stuff we liked, maybe. We've still got more Tucky videos to do and some other crisps. We've just not had time. She's been away. I've been either injured or ill. She's been ill or tired. It's been hard to find time to do stuff together, like a video, because the time that we do have, sometimes we just want to spend it like together, like watching something, etc. You know. We're nearly finished with jiu-jitsu, guys, which is pretty cool. By the time this comes out, we probably will have finished it. One of our friends also hasn't seen the last 2 episodes, so we're thinking of doing like a little watch party together. Finish jiu-jitsu, guys, and probably been enjoying that. And when that finishes, I'll probably do like a Gum Ramble talking about it and stuff. I've been watching Spy X Family though, or Spy Family. I don't know if the X is intended. It's kind of like saying Hunter X Hunter rather than just Hunter Hunter. So Spy Family, I don't know what the X in half these things are. I think it's just to divide the words, right? Hunter times Hunter, Spy times Family. I don't know. Yeah, I've been watching Spy Family, which is interesting because same friend had mentioned show to me a while back, quite a while back actually, like, oh, you'll enjoy Spy Family, oh, I've been watching Spy Family, blah blah blah. And when he explained it to me, I was like, that's an interesting concept, but I don't think, like, I was like, oh yeah, 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 but in my head I was like, I don't know if I'll enjoy that, man. I don't think that's something I'm going to be really bothered in about watching. I really do need to actually listen to people's suggestions, because my two friends, like, whenever they give me suggestions of things to watch, I actually enjoy them. Very, very rarely have they ever suggested something and I've gone, oh, I didn't like that. They are very good at suggestions, so I think when they give one I should just go, I'm not going to make a judgment, I'm just going to watch it. Sometimes it just comes down to timing, like, do I want to spend time doing this? But I've been really, really enjoying it. I binged the whole first season and part of season 2 in like a day and a bit, in the time between games. I think I was having breakfast yesterday. Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday. I'm trying to remember if it was before, but it doesn't really matter when it was, but like basically I had a little bit of time between games or before a game. I think it was eating lunch. I was making lunch and I was just like, oh fuck it, I'll just put this on, knowing that I still had work to do. And I just watched the whole thing. Not the whole thing. I've not finished season 2. I've got to the point where just at the episode where they've got the dog. So when I finish that show, I think I'm going to do a review on that, and I do know there is a movie. So maybe I'll do it where I'll watch all of it including the movie and then talk about it. Or maybe I'll just like do them separately, I'm not sure. But yeah, I can imagine there'll be a lot more in the future, like Gum Ramble reviews, and maybe I'll do like a little playlist of like me reviewing things. I don't know if I divide them up quite so much as like, here are anime reviews, here are game reviews, but like a gum, or not even necessarily a Gum Ramble, because I'll probably swap them around. I won't necessarily do them all as gum. Some of them will be eating, some might just be whispering, whatever I feel like doing. But I might have a playlist that is specifically things like reviews, because I've done stuff like that for like Cyberpunk. I did a review on the new update, and a few other things, I think. So maybe I'll do that, if anyone's interested in my opinion on things. So, there is that. I hope that's interesting. I'm worried about swallowing the gum accidentally. Remembering, like, last year where I did a Gum Ramble, or I was making it, I never ended up putting the video out because I started about 5 minutes into it and then swallowed the gum. Or I was chewing, I was like chewing the beginning part of it where it breaks up into pieces before it actually becomes the gum. And a chunk of it went down to my throat, and I felt like it had been stuck there for days. Afterwards it felt like it was there. It's gone now obviously, but maybe it's settled somewhere in my digestive tract. I'm pretty sure that's a rumour, like a little misinformation thing that you find out when you're kids, that if you swallow gum, it's stuck in your body for like 3 years or something. Who knows, maybe that is right. But something tells me that that is one of those bullshit things you hear about in school. Like going up to the mirror and saying Bloody Mary 3 times, and she shall appear. Actually, in my primary school, people did do that. Or like elementary school for our US friends out there. For a while, loads of the kids believed that the school toilets were haunted because a bunch of these girls went up to the toilets and then came running down screaming that they'd seen a ghost. And like it kept happening. They were obviously bullshitting, there's no way it's real. But like, it spooked me enough. I was like, I do not like going to the toilet at school. embellished that more and made it into like a story time Gum Ramble, but there's not really any more to the story than in school, like some 8-year-old girls went to the toilet, came down and pretended there was a ghost, and everyone thought it was haunted. That's it, that's the story. I guess it was kind of like a running gag or joke or something. But it's what it is. It is what it is. I hate that saying now. I feel like I say it too much and everyone says it. And whilst it's a valid thing, I don't know, it feels a bit like cringe to say it unironically now. I try to catch myself. It's basically a filler phrase at this point. There's only a little bit left in there. Breathe the gum first. I think they've done that. I just bit my lip bad. I bit my lip really bad there. Okay. We're going to end the video off on that note, I think, because I'm going to have to go and put some stuff on that. Alright. Thank you very much for listening in. If you enjoyed this little Gum Ramble and drink review, of which I highly approve, it's a very good drink actually, especially for 75p. It's not that bad, get it? It's actually quite nice. Those are the exotic fruits. If you enjoyed the video, drop a little like. If you are not subscribed, you should be. Get that sub button pressed down below and go check out some of the videos appearing on the side of the screen. And I'll see you in whatever video comes next.